This bout. And of course, and there's the bell to start the round. Threw the uppercut, but did not score. Well done with that counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. A lot of pre-match drama, and they will settle their score under the sun here in this outdoor venue.
In such heat, the cornermen need to be able to do their job. Think about what they're doing. One to cool you down, one to ice you back, one to give you instructions in your head, and one to just calm you to tell you what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong. Because that's the most important thing. Forget about the heat. Forget about everything else.
Good counter punching. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point. No rest for the weary.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Well done with that counter shot. At some point, and that changes everything. And down they go.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
He's up boxing for how long? Look at it. On the heels. Look at it. There's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are great.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Beautiful counter.
One, two, three, four. Fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Well done with that counter shot. At some point, and that changes everything. And down they go.
Nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are great.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. How do you score the last round, Johnny, as both of these fighters went to the canvas?
2 knockdowns in the same round to both fighters. How is this going to work? But you know what? The one that was knocked down earlier, he's the one that's got more time to recover. But it's still hard. It still plays on your brain to see what's happened. They got to think like a goldfish. Forget after 10 seconds. They got to be smart.
No rest for the weary. Punch is beginning to take its toll. This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy. Whoa, wait a minute. Looks like he's leading halfway through this round. Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy. Oh, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from this?
They're in trouble. Puncher's going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake.
surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from this?
They're in trouble. They ring the bell, and here we go. What is this round going to look like after all the drama of the previous round where both of these athletes went down?
I've seen that twice before, both fighters knocked down in the same round, and you think, who's going to go back as confident, who's going to come out as confident? Both fighters went back on unsteady legs. How is this going to unfold?
These two were made for each other. Didn't land that jab. A perfect counter shot. A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be honest. You've got to be honest. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap.
What a nightmare scenario!
Oh, good shot. Good shot. He's gone. He's gone.
It looks like...
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven.
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
It's
It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. And now going for the finish.
Oh, good shot. Good shot. He's gone. He's gone.
It looks like... It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. And now going for the finish. And there's the bell to start the round. Nice counter. Can't score with that jab. Tried to score with a jab. Caution being thrown to the wind.
one, two, three, four, five, six.
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
Look at this.
An upset of the year, perhaps, right?
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight.
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do. Well, he's back up, but now what, Johnny?
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and this.
Where was the defense? Why weren't they covering up? Why weren't they more cautious? And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do you do? What do they tell them when they go back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
They're happy this round's coming to an end. Whoa, and you saw the balance go.
One, two, three, four, five, six.
Win. perhaps right.
How are they going to get through this?
They're happy this round's coming to an end. Whoa, and you saw the balance go. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'd be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Do you believe what we are seeing?
It's like a lamb to the slaughter.
Do you believe what we are seeing? So it's onward and upward after a... The fans are ready. They ring the bell and here we go. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. And that hook misses. There's a scoring blow. Beautiful counter shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Nice count. Whoa, and you saw the balance go. The knees, the foundation, rocked. How is this fight still continuing?
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
So I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Nice count. Whoa, and you saw the balance go. The knees, the foundation, rocked. How is this fight still continuing? We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Perfect counter shot. The jab doesn't quite connect. Lucky that hook didn't score. Nice counter shot. How about that time counter shot? A typical outside fighter, as you know, focuses on defense, stick and move, stick and move.
It's a flat-footed fight. If you've got a dancer out there in front, you've got to cut him off. Cut the ring off, make the ring small. Put him on the back foot, put him under pressure.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
It's all offense all the time. And he scores with the counter. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. They are giving us a high-tempo show. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk. And there's the bell to start the round. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That counter shot lands. You're not going to see his... And they're down. Would be wise here to take the full 8 seconds.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
He's back on his feet, but at some point you have to think about the next fight and not this one.
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, getting new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
You need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
His stamina is off the charts. No rest for the weary. Good counter punch. Are we about to see a first round knock? That counter shot lands. You're not going to see his... And they're down. Would be wise here. Good counter punch. Are we about to see a first round knock? Will do it. They want no more. I can't believe it. They are giving up.
They don't like that. Listen.
Champion and a unified.
And this one has all of those big fights. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Both men step back for just a moment. How about that time counter shot? Nice counter punch right up the middle. Beautiful counter shot. Nice counter. Can you imagine if he knocks out this legend? He's settled back. He takes a knee, buys time, collects himself.
That's really dented the ego. You don't want your opponent to see you do that.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. That punch lands. What a round. So at some point the corner has to say you're done. And wisely, they're going to take a knee here. No choice but to do that.
Absolutely gassed out, didn't know what to do, and hurt on top of that.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. And he scores with the counter. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. And he scores. Defense failed. So he will take a knee here and get a nice reprieve from the action.
What you see right there is a heartbroken fighter.
Nice counter. Can you imagine if he knocks out this legend? What a round. So at some point the corner has to say you're done. And he scores. Defense failed. Clearly his opponent was too much for him and he's thrown in the towel. They are going to surrender.
For 12 rounds of boxing. In the red,
They'll be fighting under the lights tonight. And there's the bell to start the round. Misses with the jab. Nope, that hook won't score. The media expects a lot from this fight under the stars here at night.
How picturesque is this, Todd?
Oh, and just when you thought it couldn't get any worse, it's a knockdown.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
They got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
From this fight under the stars here at night.
How picturesque is this, Todd?
Just when you thought it couldn't get any... Oh no, he's down for the count. He surely... So there you have it. It is official now, and that is...
in a world of struggles, Alexander roams. With burdens heavy, he wanders alone. Diarrhea's grip, mournless cold touch. In the depths of despair, he suffers so much. Oh, Alexander, cold as salt. With woes so deep, in the shadows of sorrow, his secrets keep from sickness and sorrow. He cannot break free. In the echoes of pain, he longs to be free. The love forbidden with his sister's husband. In silent yearning, they share a house, their hearts entwined. In a love concealed, in the darkness of night, their fate is sealed. Ooh. Alexander Kovacsov's love song is told. In the silence of longing, they silently weep. In a world of rejection, their secrets they keep. From the young to the old, his heart does stray. In the depths of despair, their stories told. In the silence of longing, they silently weep. In a world of rejection, their secrets they keep. old, his heart astray. In innocence lost, he finds solace.